Okay, here we go. Uh, First of all, really sorry and really apologize for this. Uh, I mean, this late starting of this community meeting number 30. Laura and I are in vacation this week. That's a French kids vacation in France. And unfortunately, on my side, I was completely stuck in traffic jam. So sorry for anyone who tried to join earlier, because I'm starting this community meeting with 20 minutes late. So really sorry for missing the slot and especially the beginning. But let's try to let's say make it. Here we go. Make it. First of all, really. Okay, sorry for that. I was also trying to check if we have our live stream, which is the case. For the one who don't know, and in case you would like to catch up on all the previous community meetings, we are live streaming on LinkedIn and YouTube, and you can find on the Microcks YouTube channel, all the previous community meetings, plus some of the demos, live recording, and previous talks as well. So today I think I'm gonna make this community meeting short because I guess the usual community members will certainly not join after this late starting time. But we still have and always have some, let's say, news and information to share with the community. And I think one of the biggest thing I would like to share with everybody is our progress in moving forward within the CNCF from a sandbox project to an incubation project. So the process is still ongoing. I think it hope that we may be able to finalize it with a TOC from the CNCF in the coming months, but certainly, and in any case, after KubeCon Europe. Finger crossed on the fact that we hope that it's going to be validated and everything will be all right for KubeCon North America. So then we'll still have some time to prepare the announcements and stuff like that. But in order to do so, we have some tasks to do. TOC members have reported some very valuable and good information regarding the way to improve the open governance of Microcks, the way we onboard contributors, and what we can do, let's say, in a better way to make it smoother for brand new contributors, and especially newcomers, new contributors from diverse point of view and organization as well. I mean, we ideally would like to have as many diversity as possible from contributors, but also the companies you're working for and with. Doesn't matter if it's a company which is an adopter or not, as long as you would like to contribute. I mean, the diversity is very important for that as well. And I'll share my screen because I think it's important that you all are able to follow all these activities. I'll share my full screen and you should be able, yes, to see that. And here, that's, if you go on GitHub, CNCF TOC, and we are issue 1552. And that's all the process that we have started months ago, because I think it has been started during the summertime, if I remember correctly. And here it's all the details on all the stuff that we have started to do in order to explain why we think that Microcks is able to level up and answers all the questions from the CNCF from a process point of view and so on. So there's a lot of administrative tasks, a lot of good stuff to improve. We have been able, for example, to do, I think you can find it at the end, or security self-assessment. Yes, here it is. So if you would like to check what we have described, from a security point of view. And again, it's really something that is can be improved by everybody. So there's a lot of way to improve that document. And that's, the security policy and Microcks self-assessment. No, so sorry, this one is a security README file where you can find all the details on, how we handle, let's say, security. But our self-assessment, let me check it out. It's in a doc, but yeah, something that could be better for all of us. If you go in Microcks community repo, a few weeks ago, I've created a CNCF directory, and here you can find, and I'm gonna try to put, within this directory under the community repo all the information regarding to all the CNCF, background activities we are doing. So here you can find all the stuff that we have done, to donate the project as a sandbox project within the foundation. And here in security, you can find the famous self-assessment. So check it out. Some, let's say, we think valuable information on the way we handle security, our Microcks could be exposed. And again, feedback, improvement, points which are not clear, more than welcome. And this is an open document, and it's also here within the community repo, so that everybody can contribute to it and help, the community to make it and keep it accurate and always up to date, because that's important. And so that's for security. We also have a technical review, which is a document from the CNCF, which is named General Technical Review. And here you can find, let's say, information on Microcks. And it's also part of the process for moving to the incubation layer. So here we have a day 0 planning phase plus day 1. A lot of answers regarding, the way we manage the project architecture, or the other project with which we are, let's say, well integrated. And as you can see, there's a lot. We are a strong promoter of Better Together. So feel free to check it out again. But that's a very, very useful document, something that we'll update clearly, because that's an important document in order to, again, level up maybe in a few years from incubation to graduate, but also to keep up to date all the information regarding the technical, let's say, vision and way to manage the project itself. So that could be a lot of room for improvement on this one. And again, check it out. Feel free to reach out on Discord or create issues in the community repo and help us to maintain and contribute to it. And now, as I said at the beginning, incubation, that's the most important point. Here you have at least the hot topic for all of us at the moment. If you go back here, you have a direct link to this famous document, which is our application details. And what I would like to focus on today, especially for this short community meeting, is all the stuff that has been reported by Cathy, which is TOC, CNCF TOC members who handle, let's say, and manage the Microcks review and see if we are accepted or not, but also she have been able to provide very valuable information, and thanks for that. And some of the biggest points, are all mentioned here, so it's fully transparent, fully open again, and that's why I'm sharing that with all of you, because here you can check what TLC are thinking about the project, the stuff that we can improve. We have provided answers on most of these points at the moment, and if you go at the end, we have created specific issues that we are working on, which mean work in progress and important to be able to be accepted as an incubation process. So the first one, and this one has been described during the latest community meeting by Laurent, is the release management of Microcks. We think that it's really, really time and important to, let's say, provide better clarity on the way we produce Microcks releases, because we have had a lot of changes and improvement, and the community is growing. I think we have more than 60 regular contributors today. So I think it's important to give to everybody much more details on how many releases we're going to do per year, per quarter, the type of release we're going to do, and especially how we're going to manage that. So here in this issue, so check it out. By the way, Microcks repo, issue 1954. And Laurent have drafted, and shared a lot of information on which we have spent quite a lot of time to brainstorm, to be honest. And he has done this very clean diagrams in order to make it, let's say, more visual, but also to really explain how we would like to commit on our release management process. So check it out, because that's very important, and it's really accurate, because that's a release in which on which the community is working in the moment. And here you see how we are planning, let's say, to spend weeks before freeze, and when you can create issues and PR in order to be accepted in the next release. We have had feedback from community members already, but this one is important. Check it out, contribute to it, provide, if you have any expertise, if you are working on some other open source project, feel free to tell us what you are thinking about the way we are planning to do it, because it's something that we would like to enable pretty soon, let's say, in the coming weeks for sure. And we're going to describe all this information in a release markdown file, which will be dedicated to the main repo and the way we manage, our real process, and especially the period in which people can create PR, the freeze period, and all the time that we have to think about creating issue for the brand new and the next releases. So that's very important. The second point is add a page regarding the project goal, because Cathy have made a very nice feedback on the fact that there's a lot of information. At least we try to put a lot of information on Microcks vision, the way to do and manage stuff with Microcks, the way all the stuff, the way to do mocking, all the way, and different way to do testing and so on. But Cathy have had difficulties, let's say, to find, and it's very valuable, what is the project goal. That could be easy or simple. We have created a why Microcks blog post in the past. It's in the doc and so on. But and thanks to a comment, we say, yeah, that's right. That's something that we need to highlight in a much better way. So we have created this issue, and it's already online. If you go on the documentation side, here you have what is Microcks, and now you have something related to the project goal. It's, let's say, pretty simple, straightforward, but at least it makes completely sense, and it's very valuable for people who don't know the project, never heard about it, and now in the overview within the doc, you can find this new section. Again, if you know Microcks or never heard about Microcks, check it out. If it's not clear, tell us. And remember, in our doc, here you can click on improve this page, and you can create a PR directly, within GitHub. We've made that to make, let's say, contribution much more easier. And I hope that for the one who never check, this specific link on each of the pages, you can create and improve this page directly and send a PR. And feel free to do it. Ideally, if it's a big change or if it's something on which we need to discuss and agree with the community, please create an issue first before creating a PR related to that. So then within the issue, you can describe what you would like to improve or what is your problem. And let's see if there is an agreement on the way to manage or sort it out within the community. If it's the case, if we all agree on the issue, feel free to keep going and raise a PR. So that was the second point. And now we have a third one, which is very important. They are all important, if you can say that, but it's something that I have created last week, and it's related to steering committee. So far, we have, maintainers, code owners. We need to create and, be able to onboard ideally new maintainers, new code owners. If you are contributing to Microcks and would like to climb the ladder and become a code owner or a maintainer, please let us know. We are looking for some people to help the two core maintainers and to help the community to keep going, move forward, and scale up. And this idea, steering committee, it's something, to be completely honest, that Laurent and I and some other community and contributors members have discussed in the past, long time ago, and especially with our friends from Async API, which have, from our point of view, a very, very nice and shiny and efficient steering committee. But they are certainly a much bigger community than us today. And we have had that on top of our mind for quite a while, but have not starting the process to create a steering committee. And Cathy made the point on the fact that, check it out, what Cert Manager, another CNCF project, is doing from a steering committee point of view is very, very nice. Not too, let's say, heavy or overkill for the size of the Microcks community. And we think that it's a very nice way to start with. So I have created this issue here in the GitHub community repo again. That's the issue number. And here I have described all the context on what we are thinking and the credit and source of, let's say, ideation that we can use. I really like clearly the steering committee and the way the steering committee is managed within Cert Manager. I clearly think that today, and that's my suggestion here, is to start based on that and tune it, reshape it for Microcks need usages. And again, community feedback is absolutely mandatory and more than welcome on that. We will start the steering committee as soon as we can. If you have any expertise, ideas, way to improve, or if you would like to participate as a steering committee member, just tell us. Let's move forward on that topic because that's the 3 points. Release management, goals. That's done, and now the steering committee that we would like to enable in the coming at least ideally weeks or 1 or 2 months maximum to make it operational and to, let's say, move on potential other topics that we need to take care about regarding Microcks and our level up process, because moving to the incubation layer is really something we care about, and that's very an important milestone, let's say, for the Microcks community. We'll explain for the one who don't know what it means, and especially how it can help the community to gain invisibility, have more slot for having a kiosk in a project pavilion village for each KubeCon and stuff like that. Also having a press release, being able to publish blog posts on the CNCF in a much more easier way, at least from our community with much more autonomy, let's say. So there's a lot of improvement that are coming with that level, and that's also why we are spending so much effort on that. First of all, to make the Microcks community way better, more inclusive, more diverse, more open. We think that it's already the case, but we can do better, and we would like to do way better. And this process forces, which is good, to step back a little bit and think from another angle, another point of view on the way we can, let's say, improve stuff. And the steering committee is one of them. And I think steering committee and release management processes are clearly something that will improve the way we manage contribution and take care about the community growth for the coming years. So to make it short, please check it out. Like me, for the one who are interested, you can read, put it over here, the steering community from the Cert Manager project, from the async API team, the way they manage, the cadence, how they onboard people, the type of topics. That's, from my point of view, could be something dedicated to steering committee members, but as open as this community meeting. We would like to have a recording, put it online, ideally being able to stream live as well. But for that, and in order to make it efficient, we need to have members who are joining us during this call. We're certainly going to start that something on a quarterly basis, because as you can imagine, it's very hard to have, first of all, steering committee members, but more than that, steering committee members who are involved, implicated, and will commit, let's say, to join these meetings. And that's where we are planning as well to take as well, share and take decisions, if it's possible, on important topic regarding the project, the way to move forward, or maybe why not some key decisions regarding new features, because it's not that easy to take sometime decision with all the community members. We have issues which are, that we have created for months, on which we were expected to have feedback. Ideally, the steering committee could be a very nice way to leverage, let's say, expertise from others and bring new ideas on some of these issues that we have put, let's say, on hold for maybe too long. So that's it. Please check it out. Need some help on release management and steering committee, help wanted. Feel free to join. Feel free to join on Discord. Let us know what you think about it, and let's join our forces to make this incubation milestone, first of all, a reality and then a success. We are really more than happy, and we will be more than happy to celebrate that, because as you can imagine, it's something that we are working for, not a year, but close to. So let's make it happen. Join us, help us. And again, very sorry for the 20 minutes late of this community meeting. I still have a day of vacation tomorrow. I'll try to make it, good and spend time with the family. But we are both, Laurent and I, back on next Monday, and we will prepare KubeCon Europe, because we will be in KubeCon Amsterdam in March, end of March. And that's, again, a place that we like. And for the one just sharing that, because I still have a few minutes in front of me, just sharing that story regarding that community meeting. I'm going to stop sharing. Just sharing some, a story regarding KubeCon Amsterdam, because we have donated the project to the foundation more than 3 years ago, but everything has started not for the project, but for the project within the CNCF in KubeCon Amsterdam 4 years ago. So it's like an anniversary for us. We'll both be in Amsterdam, and that's where everything has started. 4 years ago, I've done the first Microcks lightning talk at KubeCon in front of the tag members to share what is the project, what we are doing, why we think that it's a perfect fit for making cloud native application in a much better way. Remember at that time, 3 or 4 years ago, the tag developer experience didn't exist. KubeCon was very focused on Kubernetes and all the service around it. We've been maybe one of the first to provide a tool for developer written in Java, by the way, not in Go. And it was quite a challenge to make it happen. But that's remember us where we are coming from, and the fact that 4 years ago we were at KubeCon, not knowing the CNCF community very well, to be honest, and started to have open conversation, to network and discuss with a lot of people of why we would like to donate Microcks to the CNCF. That's it. And KubeCon Amsterdam, end of March. That's going to be a nice place for us, for sure. We'll celebrate, this story. And we hope that KubeCon North America, Salt Lake City, once again, we are planning to go in Salt Lake City if everything is all right. And we hope that we will be able to share, celebrate at KubeCon North America the fact that Microcks have become an incubation project. That's our goal, our challenge, and the objective of the community. All right, so I'm going to close this community meeting. I've been alone, but that's my fault. I was in late, and I hope that I'm not going to do that again for the next community meeting. So see you all pretty soon. Remember, need some help, release management, steering committee, yeah. Check it out, provide feedback, good information are always welcome. Questions are always welcome. And if you have expertise, let's join our forces. All right.